G'day guys and welcome back to round 9 of the Barossa Light and Gawler Footy Show. Aisha, another cracking week of footy.
Absolutely.
We've had a massive amount of games happen this weekend, both locally and with our state girls as well. Before I jump in and get too excited, once again, thank you to our sponsors. Our Rams home loan good news story for the week, Aisha. We had our under 18s and under 23 state teams playing off at Thebarton today. The highlight reels, impressive.
Very impressive. Lots of talent out there.
Absolutely, and we had a massive contingency of Barossa Light and Gawler girls, which is great to see. We chat about it every week, that the girls coming out of our league are making it, and this is, I'm waiting for the day we've got one on an AFLW list, and I'm sure it's not very far away.
No.
We had, the under 23 and under 18 state team playoff. Under 18s got the win up, which is great. Great to see the young girls getting up and about. Special mention to Alicia Healy and Caitlin Wendland, both Barossa Light and Gawler girls, for getting named in the best there as well.
So great to see. I know it's really hard for the under 23s. They've only had a couple trainings together, so going out there and just giving it a crack, so good.
Absolutely. Any footy's good footy. We love to see it. And another good news story for the week. We are not slipping up on this opportunity to congratulate Sophie Watson on her 50th game down at Tanunda.
Congratulations.
The Maggie's girls, I love a bit of hype around the Pies, and the Pies girls, they love it as well. So massive congratulations to Soph. I was down there at the ground today. A lot of support from the club, and it's really great to see. Again, pioneer of the sport. She's been there with Tanunda right from the start. Great to see she had a cracking game
Helping
today.
out in the community as well, so really, really great to see.
Absolutely, a great
model.
Yeah, 100%. Great club woman, so congratulations, Soph. Great game today as well, mate. Looking forward to another 50, all right? And we're going to jump into our round 9 wrap-up. We had GC taking on Williston. Gawler Central's kicking 0-0, but Williston taking 13 goals, 10-88. But Gawler Central's once again, highlight reel, Kate Grady, best on.
Second game back.
Second game in a row. Somebody stop her, mate. She's looking fit and she's obviously feeling really good. Really great to see her back out there getting a bit of confidence back.
Confidence is growing each game as well, and even every quarter.
Absolutely, that's what I mean. She's a hard worker, so really great to see. But she had a lot of help from Kate Bradwell and Macy Young in the best there as well. But Williston, once again, they had best in Jess Wenlin, Ashley Schoen and Lily Bornholt. And Liz Wilson looks a bit stiff to be left out of the best. She kicked 5 with Jess Wenlin kicking 2. Again, Gawler Central's unfortunately went in a little bit undermanned, and it does show on the scoreline as well. Again,
there's a couple of key players that it really impacts. Going up against Williston, especially.
100%. You never want to be undermanned going against Williston because again, they're hard on a good day of footy. So, but once again, really good Saturday night game out there for the girls. But yeah, Williston, another great win on the board.
They are Saturday night games,
and they're unstoppable at the moment. Williston is absolutely taking their season by storm like they've done the last couple. So, looking forward to seeing them continue to have good footy, Ash.
Definitely.
And we had Newry taking on South out at Tanunda today. Newry kicking 5 goals, 22-52 to South 1 goal 1. I did have a chat to Rubo about goal kicking practice up at Newry.
Look, on for training this week.
Absolutely. I think the Newry girls were so excited. They had a lot of action in their 50, and I think they were putting the ball on the boot, which is really great to see in these games. It's in your 50.
Practice,
You've got to have a crack here. So again, and every point is important. As we know, it comes down to finals time. You want to get on the stats.
100%.
So Newry's best in Em Boothie, Lily Geimer and Jess Shermer, with Piper Kendall kicking 2. And South had best in Hannah Pav, Tanisha Evers and Michaela Crowcamp, with a goal to Nat Power as well. Nat's loving the stats out there.
She
really
is.
great. Again, really great to see the club getting around the South girls. Of course, another tough day at the office for them, but it was really great. I had a chat to Pavy down there, obviously player coach for South, and she's really excited for the coming season. Again, you can't be disheartened. This is a development season for South.
And they have so many talented under 16s coming up. So once they filter through,
100%.
Scared. Watch out.
Again, next season, I think South's going to absolutely beef up their numbers. And again, I know they've got a couple of girls in that 16 age group that are going to be 100% coming up to seniors next season. So South, the development season, they're out there. The hype's around them as well.
Yeah, giving out red hot cracks. So
I think
we can ask.
100%. The club's really excited to be involved there, and South girls love to see it. Good club vibes. We also had Light taking on Tanunda, again at Tanunda's home ground today. 7 goals, 13-55 to Light, and Tanunda had 2 goals, 2-14. Tanunda could have taken this at half-time, Ash. If you'd asked me to put my money on somebody, It was absolute tooth and nail, 100%, but unfortunately the last half, Light put a lot of trust in Beck Brading, and once again, mate, she comes out with 5 goals and their best on ground today with Ella Micken and Jazz Ellsworthy. Beck Brading, man, she's out there with ease as well. She's that tall forward I think Light's really been looking for the last couple of seasons as well.
So good to have in your team.
Absolutely, she is a very tall player, which is great, and I think Tanunda was a little bit undermanned in their defensive. Again, Beck was just plucking them out of the air, absolutely unstoppable. But yeah, Beck kicked 5, but I think it was a bit stiff for Scarlett Burfitch not to get in the best as well. She was down in that forward line doing a lot of work as well. Anything that kind of spilled out of a contest, she is so fast in that forward line. She did about 2.
And that's what you want. That's what you need in your forward line. You got your balance, tall and small.
Absolutely, and I think that's absolutely winning recipe for Light. And I think their forward line is probably the strongest in the competition right now. Again, you look at them v Williston. I think Williston's got the whole ground covered, but Light is just so dominant in their forward line. So, but Tanunda had their best in Alicia Healy, Sonia Callian, and Madison Halford, with Alicia kicking 2. And Alicia's already played a game with the state under 23s. I did see her crack a Jacobs Creek after the game.
Well deserved.
And well deserved.
2 games in 2 days.
I genuinely wouldn't have thought so. She was out there, looked fresh as a daisy, mate. Fresh as a daisy, so massive well done to her. She's an absolute weapon once again for Tanunda. I think players like that coming back from a sample side, very important. Tanunda girls were up and about again. By half time, they were well and truly in this game. They were up for Sove's 50th. They were just up and about, and I think again they've got the fundamentals down at that club. They're coming up through. I think next season, once again, they get a few more younger girls coming up.
Just takes a couple seasons to get into it, and then
absolutely they were. That's I mean they were in the best sides a couple of years ago playing finals, and now they're coming up and they're teetering in that middle area. But I think the next couple of seasons,
so exciting.
Anything can happen down with the hot pies, mate. When those girls get up and about.
When they're on, they're on.
I mean. Before we jump into our round 10 tips for the week, I'm just going to touch on some stats. I'm a stats girl, we love that stuff. And look, we've got our leading goal kickers, just to give you our top 3 as we lead into kind of midsection of the season. We've got Liz Wilson, who's kicked 26 goals, followed very closely by Beck Brading on 23 and Hayley Henke from Barossa on 13.
Pretty close there.
Mate, and there's some stats there. There's some days at the office. So, look, a massive congratulations to those girls. I think that's very impressive numbers. So, I think we're going to have some really good competition coming down to finals and also end of season awards as well.
Definitely.
These are the girls we're going to be looking for going into leading goal kicker,
that award,
best on, all those kind of things. So, can't wait to see how those girls go for the rest of the season. And we've got coming into round 10 as well. Look, Aish, again, another good week. We've got Williston and Newry at Freeling. Williston v Newry, Aish, this is going to be a tough one for Newry girls.
It is going to be a tough one. I think Williston girls obviously are going to come in hot again, and I've had a great season so far, so they're going to be hot.
Absolutely.
You never know what's going to happen.
And it's very hard to tip against Williston any time of the season, and once again, I think they've really found their groove. They're having some good games, so I think the Newry girls can put up a massive battle as they do every week, but I think Williston's going to take that one through. And we've also got Barossa and Light up at Freeling. Aish, where's your money on that?
It's going to be another tough game. It's going to be a close game. I think I'm going to have to go for Light girls.
Absolutely, and I think, again, Barossa's going to have to do some work to shut down the likes of Beck Brading and Ella Micken in their defence. But I'm going to jump back behind my Barossa girls.
You get your Barossa girls?
I think they might sneak through again if they just man up and get the right girls in the right positions. Anything can happen there.
100%.
And we've got South and Gawler Centrals down at South. Again, Aish, anything can happen.
I think the Gawler Centrals girls may have a few of their key players back, so that's really going to make a difference for them. But I reckon they'll might come through this week.
Absolutely, I'm going to put my money on Gawler Centrals as well. Look, again, Tanunda's got the bye too, so Alicia, you can actually have a rest this weekend. Maybe kick the feet up, weekend off footy, treat yourself. But again, we've had a great week of footy, Aish, and we're back into it next week as we dive into round 10, and we'll see you guys here back at the Exchange for then.